All right, here's we're going to write an equation in standard form that has a slope of 4/5 and a y-intercept of 2. So again, we're looking to see what they provide us. We want to put it in standard form. That means we want the x's and y together on the same side of the equal sign, and the number, a number that's not attached to a variable but by itself on the other side. All right, so you notice they give us a slope and a y-intercept. So we want to use the slope-intercept form. That means y equals mx plus b. Because they give us the slope, they give us the y-intercept. All right, so we want to use these to get our problem started. So here we go. It's going to be y equals, and it should be, the slope is 4/5. Put an x here, and the y-intercept is 2, so I'll put a 2 there. Now remember, we want it standard form, so that means I want to move my x over to the other side with the y. So since it's a positive, I'm going to subtract 4/5 x to both sides of this equal sign. So we have minus 4/5 x plus y equals 2. All right, remember we have, here is our standard form, except we have a problem. And the problem is we can't have a negative or a fraction for our number in front of x, which is our a value. So how do we get rid of this? Now there's a couple of ways we can do it. We got to get rid of the denominator. So we can multiply 5, and I'll change the color here. So we can multiply 5 to everything on top and bottom. Now, you could multiply a negative 5 or just a 5. I'm just going to do 5 so we can do one step at a time so you can kind of see what happens. But the smart thing would be to do is to multiply, since I have a negative here and I have to get rid of it, to go ahead and change them, multiply all of them by negative 5. But I want to do each step so you can kind of see what happens. Alright, so in this problem we got 5 times 4 is 20, so it's like 20 over 5, that's a negative, x, plus this is going to be 5y, and this is going to equal 10. 20 divided by 5 is going to be a negative 4, so I'm going to put negative 4 here. Now, if you look, this the a still has a negative here. So what we're doing is we're going to multiply, multiply or divide everything by negative 1. And when I do that, nothing changes. It still stays. The only thing that changes is the actual sign. So I will change the sign for each of these. So watch how I write this. It'll be 4x and then minus 5y, and then the last one instead of plus 10 will be a negative 10. And so there is my answer in standard form.